Hello, so I'm 20% into Christmas as we know it. It's a little bit cheesy, but I'm getting all the Christmas vibes, which is really great. We met the main character, we met some of the secondary characters, Bentley and Jason, and there's going to be a little bit of a love triangle going on. So far, I am enjoying it. Just kind of a quick read. It's like 250 pages, so it is very short, which I'm liking. I don't like Christmas books and even romance books that kind of drag on, so that's a good thing. I will keep reading and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts when I get more towards the 50% in. So I'm going to do a quick book outlet haul. They had a really good sale. Let me know if you got anything on the sale, if you got any of these books or other books. I love Book Outlet, honestly. It's the best. So first off, I got these two books in Kennedy Ryan series. I have the first two back there. I love Kennedy Ryan's books. I love Before I Let Go. It's one of my all-time favorites. Second Chance Romance is one of my favorites. I really enjoyed This Could Be Us as well, her second book in the Skyland series. I just didn't love it as much as Before I Let Go, but it still got a 5-star for me. So I made a little bit of a mishap and I accidentally somehow added 2 of these to my cart. So I got 2. I ended up having a Book Outlet coupon, so it kinda evened out. But anyway, I just don't know how I did this. Next, I got Unsteady, which is definitely inspired by Katie I Would Rather Be Reading. She raved about this, I think, on her story, and I saw it on Book Outlet, and I was like, okay, yes. Because I didn't enjoy Icebreaker, Katie didn't enjoy Icebreaker, so I'm like, could this be everything that we wanted Icebreaker to be? And I feel like Katie and I usually agree on romances, so I think I'll really like this. Next is Nora Goes Off Script. It's a hardback, which I didn't realize when I ordered it. I prefer my romance in paperback, as you can probably tell. I have like a couple hardbacks. I have Christina Lauren's, which is also a Book Outlet, and then I have one down there. But other than that, I have all paperbacks. So, oh well, this just is what it is. It's such a good price, and I've heard amazing things about this book. I have not read any of her books yet, but I have. This will be my third that I have. Next is A Cruel Prince, and honestly I had no desire to read this for a while, but recently I've been kind of seeing it on TikTok and different YouTubers reading it, and I'm like, maybe I could like this because I've heard the banter is really good in it, and I'm not really a YA romance person, but I really did like Powerless by Lauren Roberts when I read it, so maybe this one I'll really like. Lastly is Addicted to You. I decided to just get book 1 instead of getting the whole series like I often do, just to see if I like it. I've heard amazing things about this, so we'll see how I like it. And that is it for my Book Outlet haul. Let me know if you got anything from the sale recently. Hello friends, so I'm editing a vlog and then I'm going to dive back into Christmas as we know it. I'm currently at 24% and I'm hoping to get to like 50% today. I'll keep you posted as I keep reading and check back in. It's cheesy. That's my thoughts so far. It's definitely cheesy. Maybe too cheesy for my liking, so I'll keep you posted. Again, the love triangle isn't really my cup of tea, so we'll see. Hello, I'm over 50% of the way through Christmas as we know it. I think I'm like nearing the 60% mark now, and I am sadly probably going to DNF. It's too cheesy for me. The writing is kind of making me like cringe a little bit. It's not for me, I don't think. And the love triangle, I just don't care. And I just don't feel like we got... I know Christmas romance are just like simple and sweet, but I feel like I have no attachment to these characters whatsoever, so I think it's going to be a DNF, even though I'm already over 50% of the way through, and I have not that much left to finish it, because it's a short story, but I think I'm going to DNF. I don't know, I might push through, because I'm just like that, but we'll see. So I have DNF'd Christmas as we know it. I don't know. Sometimes love triangles work for me, not always, it depends. I find like in cheesy romances, it tends to not work for me. So that's my fault for not reading the synopsis. It's a little too cheesy to the writing style. So anyway, don't let my DNFing discourage you, because I've seen a lot of people really enjoyed this book, so don't let that discourage you to pick it up. I think that it's just me. I just don't like it. So I wasn't going to waste another 45-ish% or something like that on reading it when I wasn't even enjoying it. I was just I just kept reading it in order to finish it. I wasn't really enjoying it. Now I'm going to be reading My December Darling by Lauren Asher. I love Lauren Asher books, so I'm expecting to at least give this a 4-star. Maybe even oh, it's upside down. I am so excited. I love Lauren Asher books, and I just anticipate this being at least a 4. I love her writing style so much. I love her books a lot, and I just think it'll be a good time. It's a very short read, which is unusual from her usual books. I think this is only like 250 or around that, maybe like 280. It's definitely less than 300. So excited. I think it'll be a really quick read. So I'm gonna, well, I already started it. I'm at chapter 3, but I'm gonna keep reading and I'll keep you posted as I keep going through. Hello, so I figured I would check in and let you know my thoughts on My December Darling. I'm 12% in and I'm having such a fantastic time, which is not really a surprise to me because I love Lauren Asher books. I've given all of her books, well, I haven't read all of them. I haven't read the first series, but other than that, all of her books I'm caught up on the other ones, and they've gotten 4 and a lot have gotten 5s. I just love her writing style so much, so this is no different. I'm loving the writing style. I'm getting all the Christmas vibes. And I'm actually really happy that I decided to DNF Christmas as we know it, so I could dive into this and kind of get into the holiday spirit. I am just having a great time. So I'll keep you posted as I keep reading. I was hoping to kind of get some, or finish this, not some progress, like totally finish this today, but I don't know if that's doable because although I'm off work today, it's Friday, I am going to see Wicked this afternoon, and this morning I had an appointment. So I'm going to read a little bit now. We'll see how far I can get into. Let's see how long it says that I have left. It says I have 2 hours and 43 minutes, so that's definitely doable to finish today, I think. Not that I'm trying to rush through it, but I am reading 2 other books, and I'm kind of trying to finish stuff up for the end of the month. So yeah, and then I'm diving into another Christmas book on Sunday. It's currently Friday, so I hope to finish, because I don't like diving into similar books at the same time. So I'm reading 2 Christmas romances. I like to finish one before the other. So hopefully I can finish this by Sunday for sure, so that I'm on a clean slate to start the next one. Hello, so the last time I checked in, I was still reading My December Darling. Since then I finished it yesterday morning and I gave it a 5-star. I just had such a fun time. I love the characters and the secondary characters and all the Christmas vibes. And it honestly didn't feel like it was under 300 pages just because of how well we got to know the characters and their connection. I just had such a fun time, honestly. So I buddy read that with Katie I Would Rather Be Reading, and she gave it a 4-star, so we both really enjoyed it. So I'm happy about that. Although the first book that I read in this vlog was a DNF, I'm happy with getting a 5-star. So that's really good. Next, I'm going to dive into How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I'm buddy reading this with Brittany. Brittany loves reading. We're actually reading 2 Christmas books because our B&K book, which will not be in this vlog because it'll be posted before then, our B&K book club book is Make the Season Bright, which I'll pop here. And if you wanted to join the Discord down below, we're reading this, I think, the second week of December, the second weekend. So we will be starting that on Sprint and reading, and I'm excited because I've never read from that author either. But back to How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, I've never read a Megan Quinn, so I don't know if I'll like it, but I have heard good things about her books. Specifically this one, I've heard kind of crazy things, to be honest, that it's just like a wild time, specifically with a candy cane scene. So I guess we'll kind of find out what happened, and I'll keep you posted as I keep reading. Hello, so I haven't had much of a chance to read today because I was decorating the Christmas tree as you saw, and then I went off to a baby shower, so I'm only like 5 or 6% into How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I am enjoying it. I'm liking the humorous writing style, so far I am having a good time, but I'm hoping to dive more into it tonight and then kind of have more thoughts about it. But as I got home, I got a really exciting package, and I'm going to show my special editions of Magnolia Parks are here, and I'm obsessed. So if you're Canadian, you already know that our postal service, Canada Post, is down right now, so anything international is not coming through, and we don't know how long they're on strike for. So I was going to order these through Blackwell's, and I was like, I have no idea if they're gonna come now, later. Like, it's kind of up in the air of when they would even show up, if they would. So I decided to check Amazon, and they were on there for like $10 cheaper each one. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna trust them one last time. If it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna return them. At least they have a good return policy. If you haven't watched my, I think 2 vlogs ago, I don't have a good track record with Amazon orders being delivered in good shape. Specifically, books are often damaged, like 80 to 90% of the time they're damaged. So I've stopped pre-ordering from them and ordering from them for the most part. But I was like, I just gotta do it because I don't want to miss out on like special edition. So I bit the bullet, got them, and 2 out of 3 are in good condition. I'm gonna have to exchange one. So I'm gonna show them. This is the first book, and there's a little quote on the back, and I'm gonna take the stickers off after. But I am obsessed. This one's so pretty. And then this one has, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little stain mark, and then there's one up there as well, which that one isn't as noticeable, but this one will have to be exchanged. I've already done the exchange, so my new one will show up later this week, and hopefully it's in perfect condition. But honestly, I'm obsessed with them. They're so pretty. Hello, so I figured I'd check in. It's currently Thursday, and I was hoping to get more reading done throughout the week, but it didn't happen. It is what it is. I was tired, busy, etc. So anyway, and it's quite a long book, honestly. I didn't realize because I'm reading on Kindle, but it's like around 400 something pages. So it might even be close to the 500 mark. It's quite a long one. So it is a little deceiving reading on Kindle sometimes because you don't realize that. But I am still having a great time. I'm at 31% now, so not near 50 where I wanted to be by Thursday or higher, but it is what it is. It's all good. I am having a good time so far with it. It's really humorous, and I'm loving the Grinch, just like little bits of Grinch that's in it. It's a Grinch retelling, so there's a lot of little pieces added and stuff like that, and connections. And as someone who loves the Grinch, I'm really having a great time with it. So I think it would be amazing on audio as well, because you could hear the 2 main characters bicker back and forth, which I think would be really entertaining because I'm laughing just by reading it. And I think it would be amazing actually like listening to it at the same time. So I'm a little bitter that I didn't get the audio, but that's okay. I'm not going to buy it at this point. But yeah. I am just having a great time. So I'm going to cozy up, read this. I don't think I'll check back in the rest of the night, so I'll check in tomorrow and let you know where I end off. Hello friends, so it's currently the next day. I don't remember where I started last night. I think it was like 31%. I got to 37 last night, and I got the audio actually. I was talking to Brittany and I was like, I bet the audio is so good, and she was like, it's so good. So I checked Audible, got it on there. So I'm now listening on Audible and reading on my Kindle at the same time. So I think I'll make more progress and keep reading quicker like this, because I am hoping to finish it off this weekend. So I'll keep you posted as I keep reading. I am off work a little early today because we had our Christmas lunch. So I got off like an hour early. So I came home. I'm going to just dive right into this basically. And hopefully, I'm not making any expectations. I'll just see where I get to by today. and I'll keep you posted. Hello, so it's currently Saturday morning, and yesterday I read. I got from 37% to 72%, so I'm really happy with that progress. The audio really helped because whenever I had to put the physical book down, I kept listening on audio while I was like cleaning and doing dinner, etc. So that was really helpful and made me really progress a lot last night. Like I got quite a bit done, so I'm really happy with that. I ended off at chapter 25, which is 72%. So last night, stopped there, went to the gym this morning, put in my AirPods. I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen, and boom, candy cane scene. So if you haven't heard much about the candy cane scene, it's a very smutty scene, we'll say. I started listening on audio. I was like, I cannot listen to this in public. This would be the time my AirPods disconnect. And I just can't have that with the gym filled. So I decided to turn it off, and I was like, I'll continue later. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'll pop in if I have any thoughts about this candy cane scene. If not, I will just pop in at the end and give you my final thoughts. Hello friends, so I'm past the candy cane scene. I'm at 79% now, so I'm quite a bit farther past it now, but I wanted to check in because I found the smutty scene pretty good. I was starting to get worried because people were saying they never would look at candy canes the same way again, so I was starting to think it was gross, like Butcher and Blackbird kind of vibes in a sense, and it wasn't gross. It was just like pretty normal smutty scene, so I would say 4 out of 5 in terms of like scale in my opinion for smuttiness, and it wasn't cringy, which was nice. I don't find the smutty scenes in this book cringy, which has been nice because sometimes it's an issue for me at least. So I thought it was pretty good, and I'll check in again when I'm finished. Good morning. I'm checking in the next morning because I got a little busy with babysitting my sister's cute dog, and I just got tied up with that. But I did finish How My Neighbor Stole Christmas yesterday, and I'm giving it a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend the audio. The audio was so good. So I highly recommend picking up the audio. And if you don't like smutty scenes in books, I wouldn't say pass on it because it doesn't really get smutty until like 70%. And it's not too much in my opinion. It's like that one scene that's pretty smutty and then it's kind of back to it. So I would say still pick it up if you're not really into smutty books. I would recommend it for anyone basically. It's a light read, and again, highly recommend the audio for sure. Yeah, I think it was a pretty successful Christmas vlog. I got a DNF, a 5-star, and a 4-star. So I'd say it's pretty good. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.